Jesus, relax there, bud. Welcome to this episode of the Heel Spiel J&J, episode 22. James, shut the fuck up. This is a very, very MJF, very much better than you holiday season.
Season.
Like I said, shut the fuck up. I'm doing my intro, you jackass. I mean, I guess, yeah, everyone, Heel Spiel J&J, welcome back. We don't got necessarily anything too specific about where we're going with this episode, but we're rolling with it.
Gonna be so
ahead.
Since TLC is now gone, which every year until like 2021, we had a pay-per-view in December. Now that's gone, so we'll be covering and talking about our favorite events that have happened during December, like TLC, or games, whatever it is, throughout the years. So, guys, what is your favorite event that usually happens in December, and why?
I don't know, man. It's just like what I appreciate about Triple H's WWE is the fact that he's trying to like limit or maybe wipe out altogether just gimmick pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's good. Like, you should save Hell in a Cell for like specific feuds and not because know it's that time of the year. But
look, it's Rusev and Reigns in a cell. I'm like, okay, why? Because it's now October.
That was a decent cell match, though. I mean,
it's all right, but it's though, just because gimmick.
Right. Okay. It's weird because it was October. It was October for a long time, but now it was like
exactly, yeah.
Now it's like, well, it's June. Yeah.
Because it's hot in the summer. Come on, guys.
Okay, nice tie-in.
That's stupid.
Okay, but instead of the fucking spookiness of October, Halloween, whatnot, now it's like it's hot in the summer, so it's hell. But I mean, I don't know.
And
it's fun.
And again, like, here's what I'll count for the rules of this too. It can be an event like Winter is Coming, or like TLC, or like just a show that's happening in December that you guys loved a lot. Just it can be from any year, any place, anytime. Like mine is actually TLC. I loved it every year. It's just a fun show where your tables, chairs, ladders, and at least one possible match of the year. Like, to me, like with 2016, AJ and Ambrose, now Moxley, of course, amazing match. I loved every bit of it. And also in 2017, you had Finn against Styles, and another great match as well.
Yeah.
It's me with TLC. Here's why I thought it was awesome, because it was always just a fun ass show. Like, every match was at least watchable. Like, to me, that was probably the first one in 2009. You had Prime Benjamin, Prime Christian Cage, after his run from Impact was over in 2008, 2009-ish.
That's not the definition of prime. Then you're like, it's Prime Christian Cage, but after his prime.
After Impact Wrestling. Like, yeah, dude.
It's funny because, like, when it comes to TLC, like, because of how shit it's been up until its eventual death. Because I can't remember. I don't have a memorable tables, ladders, chairs match of any kind that happened to that show. Not
DX,
I'm talking not in like recent years. But
okay.
But the last distinctive thing I remember is, like you said, AJ and Balor in 2017.
Yeah.
But guess what also happened on that show? Kurt Angle in a Shield vest.
Yeah, dude.
That was
he
his.
Was like the dad with the boys.
That was his.
It was the boys.
That was his. But the thing I don't like. That's his return to wrestling. That's his return to WWE. I'm like, oh my god.
You're playing laser tag as a family. So what, dude?
Oh boy, like, I don't know. It was just really. It was silly, but
I don't see that. Look,
he was the hero of the night.
Silly.
That's for sure.
Braun Strowman with a fucking garbage truck. That was like, dude,
Well,
that was
yeah.
funny, bro. That was terrible. Nah, dude, the whole match was goofy as heck, but and also Dean and Seth and Krangle beating up like 5 people. I'm like, it's not how it works, but
Right, like
I mean, what? I
you
mean,
guys
look,
seem
look.
strong.
I get that it's scripted, but no. If it was like 4 people, like Reigns and Kurt, like now look, Reigns was out. That's why Kringle was there. I totally get that, but I'm saying like if it was like 4-on-5, sure, but 3-on-5, and one of them was a freshly returned Kringle in a vest. But past that though, look, TLC, I love it a lot. It was always simple and fun and just a great way to end the year on a fun pay-per-view, you know? Like with Asuka, Flair, and Becky, great match at TLC 2018, I believe. Yeah, 18, I believe. Again, good match, seriously. Like to me, there's at least one, maybe even 2 great matches per year at TLC. Now, here's what I will say though. With every high, there is a low. And that is the stairs match with Eric Rowan and the Big Show, where it was
Were
like
you there for that one?
stairs. A stair? No, I was not. I said
Okay,
no.
because I knew
No.
it was in Cleveland.
It was. Yeah, it was easily. Yeah, it was. And look, Rollins and Cena had a great match, great tables match, but then there's the low part with again the stairs match where it's a wall out of stairs. Whoa, he hit him with the stairs. Like so, it's a non DQ match. No stairs match. Oh, thanks.
Stairs
I
match.
mean,
Yep.
stairs match.
James, I know I yelled at you, but you can talk now.
You just like,
I was just,
Just waiting in the wings.
was-
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
We're 7 minutes. Say
Or
something.
that.
all right. So when it comes to December, I always think about the one event that JBL created back in 2003, and that's Tribute to the Troops. I always love that event because again,
Okay.
where you completely spend holidays with your friends and family, but we also have to think about the troops that sacrifice their time and their effort for us, for American citizens, because they're fighting for us overseas when they don't have to. They're doing it voluntarily. And you know, my favorite tribute to the troops was probably 2008. It was Batista,
okay.
Mysterio,
Yep.
and
Yep.
Cena.
Jericho, Randy Orton.
That was a good one. Yep.
In 2017, because you know, 2 reasons why it was a 6-man tag team match. Nakamura, AJ Styles, and who's the other one that I Googled that one.
Ziggler.
Randy Orton.
Wiggle, bro.
It
Oh,
was Randy
Was it-
Orton
oh,
versus
okay.
Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And we got to see the Shield in action.
What a time,
It
huh?
was a fun time, absolutely. And we had to see, of course, my boy Machine Gun Kelly perform on that stage. I'm like, that's the reason why number 2 right there, Machine Gun
you
Kelly.
and his 17 fans love that so much.
All right,
bro.
time to
You-
mute James
you
in
love
Discord.
that.
But that was fun because they performed on on a military base for the Navy. It was just great to see everyone get smiles on their faces and great wrestling, great music, and overall great event. So that's the reason why.
Okay. Yeah, and to back off of that one, look, to me, that show is the epitome of wrestling wholesomeness because the show is meant to be just a one-off, a fun thing for the troops that, like, look, I'm a giant order of the Marines, of the Navy, Army, you name it, because to me, they're out there doing what we would not ever do, you know, like I couldn't do half the shit they even do.
You're right.
And I'm terrified too, so I'm out. They have the balls and the courage to serve our country, and like, dude, you can be a janitor, you can be someone fighting in the front lines. Either way, I will always show respect towards you. And with that saying too, that show, like, it's just, look, if you see the like behind the scenes videos for that event, always like wholesome, like John Cena putting on like gear, right, of the Marines and the like choppers or like the like Jeeps. It's just a very fun, wholesome one-off show every year. Now, I wish it was back on like television again,
Yeah.
like a pay-per-view event again. But hey, you know what? The troops get their stuff. You know, that's what I care about more. you know. And
Right.
if it's just a house show now, guess what? The Troopers are still getting their free fun event of the year, and you can't hate them for that. Like, because at the end of the day, wrestling has a lot of like it's about emotional growth. Because if you don't care about the show, then you want to watch it, right? But you're attached to it emotionally. And to see wrestling do that to our troopers who were fighting for us every day, out of their own expense, or be honest here, it's a great way to not only to end the year, but to also just have that funness for them, you know?
Absolutely.
That's it.
But yeah, man, it's just like they get their one night a year, and more power to them and everything like that. Um, but another God, I'm just trying to remember like because like I said, aside from all that good natured stuff, I like TLC as a show. It's just like you always had a decent match, but like I said, I
At
have
least one.
yeah. But when I say decent, I mean decent. Like, and like
I
I
gotcha.
mean not necessarily a memorable match. What I mean is just like a tables, ladders, or a chairs match, and that's why you tune in. But see with we had the most recent one of those matches being not at TLC, but one of those stipulations was
Yeah.
Bailey and Belair, and for the most
Mhm.
part it was fine. But it kind of annoyed me in the end because you kind of buried Damage Control in the process. But
Mhm.
I guess what I'm saying is like, but because despite how these matches kind of turn out, you still want to watch them because it's always like, oh my god, weapons are getting introduced. Oh my god, the title's above the ring. It's
Yeah.
so cool. It was, oh my god, someone went through a table. They're gonna love that. Like, but
Yeah.
but like, basically what I'm saying is like, there's not. I'm not saying the name of TLC has been dampened, but it's just that's kind of is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Here's what look, I do agree that it's what I'll say about
I'm not saying it's a
a
great
theme
thing that the
pay-per-view.
show is gone, but
Right. But it was getting a bit overexposed. It was 10 years plus going on. You can only do the same thing a number of times before it gets boring and stale. Like for instance, like that's why like Marvel is not doing that hot. I'm saying like fan wise because the same exact damn thing every movie, and when you have from 2008 to 2022 of that, the fans are like, okay, I'll watch it, but like I won't care, you know.
right. That's me.
So yeah, and it's me, and also with wrestling, it's still also a TV show. If you have like Omega versus I don't know Pac 25 times in a row,
Pac.
it'd be good for the first like 8 times, but then it'll get very very boring quickly. Which, by the way, I'm just saying. Look, it's a bit off topic, but I don't get the hate for the trio's best of 7 series. I love it so far. We're on match 3,
Yeah.
and they've all have been so different, so unique, and just fun. I don't get the hate. And look,
It's
I
fun.
am not a giant fan anymore of AW, but if it's good, then it's good. You know, like look, I'm just saying. No one hated Sheamus and Cesaro. No one trashed on Booker and Benoit. But all of a sudden, but boring. Like, dude, we're on match 3. Okay, if it's
Well, it's the
if it's
fact
like
that
match
it's the
6
fact
and
it's
you're
the fact
bored of
that
it, then
it's
I get it.
it's the fact that it's the fact that it is AEW because like
That's okay.
well, and that's the thing. It's just like people can just always, pun intended, they can control their narrative.
Oh no!
Because
Betrayed.
because you could take this one of two ways. It's either oh my god, we get to see this great match 7 fucking times. It could be different each way, or oh my god,
Right.
we're gonna see this match 7 fucking times. Ugh.
Boring.
Yeah.
You know, the crowds always pop for it hard, but I'm in the comment section. It's so boring because because like, dude, look, Yours too. I bet you this. You haven't even seen the actual match yet.
No, and see that's the thing, bro. What I love about AEW, like especially within the last few months,
Yeah.
like, and one thing I kind of learned.
Ever since Punk's gone.
Yeah, one thing I kind of learned to love and appreciate. I fucking love trios wrestling right now.
Me too. Yeah.
It's just fun shit. Like
Now,
that's what I love about these matches.
Underground did the best, if we're be honest here. But I would say this though: AW give it a year with the trios thing and just see what they can do with it. You know, because to me, like you have a lot of guys signed. They can just have some matching gear wardrobe, then have them make it into a trio and just go on from there. You know.
Yeah, I hear you, and I can
Like,
tell.
a
I can
lot.
tell
People-
James. I can tell James
lot.
wants it. He wants the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass to be trios champions.
I'll be honest, dude. Imagine this: if the Acclaim won the tag belts and Daddy Ass joined them and won the other belts, you know. Which I'm just saying, but look, trios belts will look amazing on anybody, even
mean,
even
yeah.
Danhausen.
Oh boy.
All right, so back on the main topic.
Dalton
though.
Castle and the boys.
Nolan, what?
Yeah.
So back to you. What is your favorite event that usually happens during December? You mean from any company, any year, whatever it is, if you have one, even.
I
Or
mean,
just say like two of them.
just the reputation. Like, I would say, besides the big 4 pay-per-views and probably Grand Slam, fucking. I mean, winter is coming. Like
That one is always a great episode.
it's always a
yes.
good show.
Thank
Like
you for saying that.
You had fucking Omega beating Moxley. You had fucking Hangman and Danielson, which was fucking fantastic. Like
MJF's ring.
It
It was first on that show too,
right, dude.
and
Like,
part of his character.
it's like there hasn't
Easily.
been a bad
Things debut.
right, dude. Like there's been so much shit that happens on these shows, and you remember it.
Right.
Like, but as opposed to like if you, I'm sure if you brought up like the last TLC card that they did, I'd be like, that happened. Like, but
Yeah, because Owens and Reigns had a phenomenal match in that year. But here's the issue though. It was during COVID. There was like no crowd, so it wasn't
yeah,
like
and, that's no fault of their own, obviously. But
no, but the match itself though was damn near 5 stars. I thought it was amazing. Some points where I was like, Owens might win. Oh my god. What? But then, no.
we'll talk about him later. Yeah, but it's just like, God, like, fuck, man, it's difficult to place because obviously it's just it's honestly it's kind of like the Rumble because despite having good good Rumble after good Rumble after good Rumble because in my opinion it's just like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, like those are all pretty solid fucking Rumbles.
Then came 2022 with your boy,
Dude.
the farmer, one and only, just went. I lost, but I'm in, and I'm like, oh, well,
Dude,
that's a terrible
honestly,
cop out.
I liked the show, except like that ruined the fucking show for me. I liked Rousey coming back and winning. Like I liked that part.
I was a fan of that. I was like, oh no.
Well,
oh no.
It was a surprise, that's for sure.
It was no. It was obvious because here's why. Here's what I hate. The people online announce who's going to return. That's why now I avoid all types of media before any big show because the boys announce like oh blah blah just signed a new deal and they're right like most of the time too. So I'm like, bro, come on. Like for instance, he announced Eric Young. He's gonna possibly be with the game again. And to me, it's like, well, that could have been a fun surprise, but they just it online, so okay. Now I'm just waiting for it. You know?
I get you. Well, that's the thing. When it comes to Ronda, like I thought when she came back, I'm like, oh, sick. We get to fucking see Ronda again because I liked Ronda in the first go. I really did.
Her first year there was actually a great year. It's just here's my issue though. She did so much where she had a lot to go off of after she came back, but has done only the opposite of what she was doing at first. Like her
Yeah,
promos
pretty much.
are now just the worst. Her skills in the ring are just so not smooth. Just like, she
Because
is
she
only
does what she wants.
she's only getting worse. Which look, she had a great first year, amazing first year actually. It's just I hate saying this, but to me, she just looks bored out there. Looks
I
bored,
like her with Shayna.
unmotivated, not engaged. Yeah, but to me though, it's like even with that, Shayna is doing all the like work. Rousey
Well-
is just going, yeah, you know, and I'm like, okay,
Shayna seems more
I
like.
just don't care about her, bro. I don't know.
I mean, I guess, but
I mean, look, dude,
it's.
you saw Shotzi versus fucking Ronda,
Yeah,
right? That
no.
match was a half-star match. It was the I haven't seen a match that bad all year, okay? And I mean on even like dark, and that's saying something. Okay? And that is saying something. James, what's up?
No, I'm just saying AW Dark.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew that. I knew it.
like-
I'm like, don't
like
answer
James.
that.
like James, even though you have not seen War Games, please, just for the context, watch Ronda and Shotzi. The match was horrible, but if you saw it, you'd be like, yeah, probably. because here's why. On Dark, you don't expect a good match. Okay, they're there for a Dark show on YouTube. It's
Mhm.
fun. It's whatever.
Okay,
Move on. But this,
what it is?
hold on. But this was on a pay-per-view in a arena for a championship title. That's my
This
issue with it.
was the Athena and Cargill match of this show.
Which at least Athena and Cargill, it was a bad match. Don't get me wrong here, but it ended quickly. It wasn't a drag. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It was just. Oh my god. Okay, good. Boom. Over. Bad match, but okay,
Mhm.
sure, whatever. It was also with Athena and with Jade. I can at least say this. They are both good. Just
You
not-
defending this? Oh my god!
No, hold on. Here's why. Because on their own, Jade is great. On their own, Athena is amazing. But they still have good. These still click, and that's fine. But with Shotzi
Okay.
and with Ronda Rousey, with each other or alone, they just are just not great. Like,
And,
like,
okay, and
both
the biggest
even
part,
worse.
the biggest part of
That
that,
is-
for,
ugh.
the biggest part of that for me is the fact that, like you said, Rhonda doesn't care.
No,
like
I can tell.
like she doesn't sell. She'll get up immediately after taking a bump.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Here comes Holly home. Oh shit.
uh, the only one who can defeat Thanos.
Right. I'm sorry, Alex. That was fucking stupid.
I know. That's why I said it. But
Like, just
oh my god.
comes back.
Oh my god. But I'm not gonna say Shotzi's the best. She's not. Shotzi's not the worst in the
Dude.
ring.
Alright, who is worse than her then? Currently in the ring.
I don't like Lacey Evans.
Neither.
Brooke.
But is she worse than
I
Shotzi
don't like Dana Brooke.
No.
I'm just trying to, pick out of a hat here. But
I'll say this. Shotzi is better than Lana and Eva Marie. I'll say that.
okay. My
Yours too.
thing
Shotzi was good.
she was.
And
I don't know
she was
what happened.
Fine. She was decent. Just I don't know. And I'm not trying
she got her
like-
lips done. And she became a diva.
Oh no.
That's horrible, Nolan. Oh my
Oh
fucking
no.
All right.
Oh,
Fine.
you sexist bigot. You
Fine, here
big-
we go. Timestamp 24:30. Okay, there you go. Get rid of it.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah,
Well, yeah.
like you said though, like she was good. Now she's
She was good.
meh.
What happened? But she's
I don't
just
know what
not.
happened.
She is like.
Not to
look,
mention the promo leading up to this shit didn't make sense.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so forgettably terrible. Okay, look. Look,
Ronda's never beaten
look,
me before. Yeah, she did. Well, she's never
Look,
beaten me
I'm just
twice.
saying. Also, everyone hates. Like, everyone tries to hate on Flair. At least Flair is consistent. It's actual heat,
Flair's the
and
GOAT.
she also maintains her. Thank you. And she also draws. She also is phenomenal in the ring. Even her like worst match can still be watchable. You know, even on the days where on the days where she just don't give a shit, she still does at least a watchable match. Okay, Flair, as soon as she lost to Ronda Rousey at Mania, right? I was like, it's gonna be
James, we need more input from you on this episode.
Please, James,
Who's your favorite?
this.
I'm curious. Who's your favorite women's wrestler currently?
Favorite women's wrestler. Good
Currently.
question. Huh.
Blue.
Sky Blue, no.
Oh,
She's very good though.
I
would say-
Hey, Chi.
Hey, yeah.
Oh my,
yeah.
oh my gosh. It had to be Thunder Rosa, Athena, and Toni Storm.
Alright.
I had to give it out to Charlotte Flair because she really shows up
Thank
every
you.
time when she.
She's amazing.
Attaboy.
Yeah. I mean,
And
she's been gone for like months, and she's still being talked about too.
And of course, she's on her last rodeo. Mickey James is in there still.
She is so great. Yeah, she's awesome.
She's always been good.
And
Here's mine.
Even when she
Kairi
teamed
Sane.
with Bliss, you know.
Me, Kairi Sane, and Bianca Belair. Perfect.
Mm.
Perfect. Okay, like, look, even like I've always have loved them both. Even in NXT to the Mae Young Classic, that kind of stuff. I still always
It took me a
were like-
while to get behind Bianca, to be honest with you.
me. I liked her in NXT, but I loved her on main roster. I still always was like, I see just a superstar in her.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
with,
They pulled
Sane as
they
well.
pulled the trigger on a new star, and it paid off.
Yes.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
happened.
You see, you can build new stars if they want to, if they have to. And guess what?
Right, and that's the problem. Is
And
that
it-
like
right.
they always stick with old reliable instead. You know.
Which is smart in a sense of the way. Spence, what?
As soon as
in
they
a
found
sense
out-
of the way,
As soon as they found out Bianca works, they're like, "Oh,
right.
sick! We found a fifth horsewoman."
Oh, cool. She can draw. Okay, bet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for real.
Which
Um,
and also, yeah, no, like to me, Bianca is by far the best current like wrestler, possibly. Period. I mean, like in terms of her work rate, in terms of her moveset, it's just like she's like, look, she never botches. You know,
Hmm.
to me, she's like Finn Balor, kind of, where she never
mm,
botches. She's just always just smooth like butter. Like I never go, oh, she's terrible. I go, oh no, she's good or solid or great or amazing. Never ever bad. Me, she is like Finn Balor in that way, where they're so smooth at their craft, where you don't ever see a like botch by them.
she's old reliable for a reason.
Right.
Yeah,
And he
right.
is and also Finn Balor
Which
is
is why they
41
stuck
by
with.
the way.
Which is why they stuck with Flair for so long.
Right, because Flair is great.
Yeah.
And you say Flair's pushed. I'm like, yeah, she's a heel on a booer, right?
Yeah, I'll admit.
She has
I
she
could
has
do,
the belt.
I could do with like 3-4 less title reigns, but
Yeah, but she's a Flair. I get it.
yeah, but
You
it's
know-
lazy in my opinion. But
It is, but if Flair is on TV, right, before Bianca Belair and after Becky Lynch had her fame for 2 years straight, who else is a good, credible, believable, drawing, irate champion?
no, you
And
mean
third
no,
division-
You're right.
After before Bianca currently, and after the man gimmick with Becky Lynch. Who was better than Charlotte Flair during that time period for like 3 years?
No, you're right.
Years.
I'm not arguing with you, bro.
Exactly. Yeah,
I mean,
I know
a
that.
lot of people like to think Banks.
Look, Sasha Banks is good at being Sasha Banks. Okay, she's just fine on her own. She doesn't need a belt. And also, or she does have a
They
belt.
sure like
I don't
giving
really
them to
care.
her.
Yeah, because she will freak out and then leave every 4 months now. So I mean,
Canceled.
by the way, she's still look. I'm just saying, dude. She always just leaves. She's help me. No, okay, I'm out. I'm like, okay.
Later.
He'll appreciate me, even though I had a main event at the biggest show of the year. I'm like, what?
Man,
What?
you are so canceled by now. No, I'm just kidding.
How though? How's that be? How though? She's still
Because you're telling the
good.
truth.
Okay. Oh no. But yeah,
I
look.
know.
Look. I don't hate Banks. She actually is great whenever she is like there. It's just my issue is just the backstage drama. Look, I'm not saying that it's all her fault. No, I'm not there. I'm not freaking TMZ. I don't know that kind of crap.
You know what I love about this shit is that like
What's that?
everyone's asking like where's Banks, no one's asking where's Naomi, or
Yeah.
or when they
I
or when they
actually prefer Naomi way more.
well and
than
see
Banks,
that's the thing.
by a
It's just
mile.
like they only
by a
they only
mile.
it feels like they only include Naomi in the conversation because like
Yep.
they both left, but you know they prefer Sasha.
Yeah.
Here's how I'll say this: the casuals will only see Banks because she has been accepted as this bigger star. But in terms of actual work rate to me in history of being there, I
Yeah.
by far prefer Naomi because dude, she went from a Funkadactyl to then SmackDown champion at Mania, having that great brain. I loved her gimmick. It was just a neon dancer, but you know what? It was fun. It was a very
Fun.
fun gimmick. Now her booking has been strange, but you can't blame the booking for their talent. You can't do that. You know.
Right.
Yeah, no. But to me, that with Naomi and Banks, look, Banks has more of a presence. I'll say that about her. But because she was booked like that though for years straight, and NXT, Raw, SmackDown, you name it. Naomi went from a a Funkadactyl to then the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Right.
That's to me a way better story. Just, boss time! Boss time! Look at my gloves! I'm like, and I swear to God, if I hear any announcer say it's boss time, I will die of cringe. Okay, it got so old so quick. Okay, I really am just bugged out by that so much. Okay,
Somebody call my mama.
yeah, bro.
Somebody call your NWA champion.
Tyrus!
Bruh,
Tyrus!
bro. Oh my God, y'all. I've already said my opinion on our account on TikTok. So Nolan, what is your honest reaction with Tyrus as the NWA World Champion, bud?
I'm good. I'm sorry, but it's just like I don't know. Like Tyrus as world champion. Like he's a Funkasaurus.
Yeah, dude. So
We're
he
sweet.
dumped
We're
Nick
sweet
Aldis,
tea. We're sweet
but he
tea.
kept the Funkasaurus, bro. Like, let's go, Corgan. Woo!
Yeah, Billy Corgan is a huge Funkadactyl or
No,
huge
actually,
Funkasaurus fan.
James actually watches the show like every week.
Right,
So James,
right.
from an actual fan point of view, from seeing the show per week and every major pay-per-view as well, what are your honest thoughts about Tyrus as the NWA World Champion? Not Flair, not Harley Race. Tyrus.
I'll be honest with you, WPC, William Patrick Corgan gave it to him. And honestly, Nick Aldis is a workhorse, he's a true wrestler's wrestler, and he really busts his ass to make that company relevant to this day. Billy Corgan, I don't know what you did, I don't know what's your problem with him, but he's a man's man, and he's busting his ass to make that company, like I said, relevant. I don't know why you kicked him out of his title shot just because he's being real with you guys about what's going on in NWA. I don't know what's going on with him, but Nick Aldis, if you leave NWA, it's a crime shame that WPC, William Patrick Corgan
He's gone.
did that to you.
Yeah.
Who'd
Yeah,
you have beat
he-
Tyrus besides Aldis?
Anybody.
Matt Cardona, that's my pick, because he
Yeah.
really made that
Fair.
title relevant as well.
You're right. Yeah, absolutely.
I want Chris Masters as the champion.
Ooh, yeah.
To me,
Ooh, Chris
Dude,
Adonis, wow.
his look just being champion to me. Seriously, just not Tyrus. Because look, I don't.
Can you put in the
What
master
you
lock on
gain
those
as
arms?
Tyrus? Easily, yeah. Fuck.
Okay. What does he
But
call it,
no.
James? Now? Does he still
Chris
do
Adonis.
it? Does he still do the master lock?
But
He
he calls
does.
it the Adonis lock now.
Oh, it's okay. It actually is okay. Just
Yeah, no, dude, he's so great. And also, I mean, I follow him on the apps of the social networks.
fucking weirdo.
Instagram, and he's a great guy. I think so, anyways. And I love just like, dude, since I saw him on Big Time Rush in 2010.
Oh my fucking
I have
god!
been a fan.
Oh my
I have
God.
been a fan of Chris Masters /
I'm
Adonis.
gonna
whatever.
mute you in Discord.
No. Look. He just, to me, he has the look of a champion, 100%. And to me, he actually is better because to me, his ability back then in the ring was okay, but now I think it's better, more flow, more passion, more just have a variety. Like, I think that he's better now than he was back then, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean,
But again, though, you choose Tyrus for your whole roster. Like, dude, David Hart Smith's kid is there. Davey Boy Smith's son is in your company, which he is a tag champion, if I'm not mistaken here. But have him beat the world champion too. He's great.
I feel like it's
He's
evident.
amazing.
I feel like it's evident. You know why he's champion, right?
Yeah.
He's a Fox News.
Yeah, it's so they can get
So
eyes on
some
the
views?
product. Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you're watching a Fox News show, right? You don't go, hey, oh yeah, the belt. Wait, what's that belt? Online. Who's Tyrus belt holder? Wait, wrestling. Wait, like Hogan?
Like WWE, I'm like, oh no.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And they go, wait,
Oof.
who throws Clay? Yeah.
Oh
so,
no.
so even that doesn't work. Okay, look, I'm not saying that they haven't gained any views. I have no idea. But here's what I am saying.
James knows better.
Oregon, James, I think will do better because
Better as champion.
Come
Yeah.
on now. Come on now.
easily. Prop, sure.
Heck.
We are
Come on
biased
now.
towards each other, so James will be a excellent champion.
Lord, fellas.
Now he would piss himself probably during the match, but that's fine.
I'll probably get
He could
concussed
be
and
the
be in the hospital.
yeah, exactly.
That's
He'll
alright.
say, stop it, get off me! Oh fuck!
Oh my gosh, the Zombie Fest video. Oh my god.
Cry.
God, I remember that.
you just cry. But nah, dude. I mean, look, I'm just
Someone
saying
call
though,
Sweet
the
Tea Matt out. Matt
NWA.
Bloom.
Like I only heard about it because of Matt Cardona and Nick Aldis and the like history of it. You know what I mean? But
Well-
I'm like, Tyrus, ew.
I know about the current product because of Cardona, Thunder Rosa,
Yeah, easily.
shit
Right.
like
Remember it?
that.
2018 went all in and
Tyrus.
Nick Aldis versus
Oh
Cody
yeah,
Rhodes when Cody
yeah.
won it.
Well, there you go.
Great match,
Obviously,
by the way. Yeah, amazing moments. But I think even Cody wins. What happened to this? Here's the belt back. Take it. I'm out.
He saw the direction. He predicted the future.
Ew. Here's the belt, guys. I'm leaving, y'all.
That's when Aldis got it right for the first time.
And then the first time he held it, and then he dropped it to Cody, and then he beat Cody for it.
Right.
Got
right.
back. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because again, Aldis was their company.
Yeah, he was the
Him gone.
guy,
I'm like,
yeah.
God.
Like if you know about indie wrestling, you know about fucking Nick Aldis.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Which he was. He was Magnus on Impact
Yes, Magnus.
Wrestling.
British
But
invasion.
the booking was horrible,
Very
and he
bad.
wasn't prime yet. You know,
No.
and but hey, though, if I were him, though, go to any other promotion that isn't. And look, Oregon trashed on him too, right? For like a while,
Yeah.
right?
Social
Before you
media.
trash on his biggest star in like 7 to 10 years, what is wrong with you?
I'm so
Seriously.
disappointed in that.
Like, dude, don't pull a Tony Khan and be like, "Ah!" Because look, you are the owner of a company. If you look bad, you lose sponsors and fans and and talents will be like, I don't know anymore. You know, that's how you kill your own company easily. You know, like for instance, James, say it.
I want to say, dude.
Dixie Carter.
DYN.
EYN
Yeah.
as well. I'm a train. Leaves.
Dixie Carter, yes, and also Derek Bischoff with WCW. See what happened there.
Oh my god. By the way, also, funny, Bischoff is like, well, if I was in charge, I would book this provider. I'm like, look, Eric, you were in charge twice. You killed 2 companies. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Just saying. Okay.
Okay, but so that's the thing, man. It's just like how I look at something like this. At least Mahal looked like a champion.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I mean? But
Boys and everything. Yeah, he was a big beefy boy.
you know who didn't
All
look
them
like
back zits.
you know who didn't look like a champion? The Great Khali.
Yeah.
Like
No, no.
he's
He can't
just-
run.
He's just
so
he's
it's
just someone with
sorry,
he's just
he's
someone
a
with
champion.
he's someone with a defining feature, and
Right.
I feel like that's the thing.
But he's tall and brain chop.
yeah, like
But he can't run though.
I
So
feel like that's
just-
how it is with
in
Tyrus.
the
though.
legs.
Trust me, like I've heard the guy talk. Like I was never that impressed. Fucking
He's just boring to hear.
you know he's got like generic moveset, like just like
Power slam,
off the ropes, big splash, like Ultimate Warrior bullshit.
Suplex.
Yeah, like
Oh
big
no.
splash, sit down.
I don't even
Lay
know.
down.
Like, James, you know what his finisher is currently?
Greg Khali?
No,
No,
Tyrus.
no,
Tyrus? No,
That's
it was a
funny.
hard punch. It was a hard punch, and that's finisher. Right
no,
there.
it's not.
literally
It's
it
not
is.
Really a hard.
That's what it
punch?
really is.
You're
A
not.
world
You're not
champion.
gonna. You're not selling a hard punch in 2022. Okay,
No, you're not.
That's not how this shit-
Oh.
like
Hey,
he's
dude,
not. He's not fucking
Ric
Ox.
Flair
He's
didn't
not.
sell it.
He's not fucking Ox Baker. Okay, fucking
No,
like you're not selling a hard punch in 2022. I'm sorry. Like it's not gonna work.
Even
But,
Murdoch was a better champion than him.
Well, no
honestly.
shit, he was.
The Murdoch at least can wrestle.
Yeah, Murdoch can
Go
wrestle.
for 10 minutes plus. Yeah, no.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Why?
no, like
Corrigan. what the
Tyrus.
fuck?
Amazing. Yeah, like I don't know. It's hard to get invested when Tyrus is your world champion.
Okay, and here's the thing. Obviously, I was more mad about like Mahal at the time than I am about Tyrus now. But honestly, what it is because in WWE it felt like you're like, oh my god, and you kind of like laugh it off, like there's no fucking way this is happening. But
Right.
but right now,
And you watch every week.
but like here and now with Tyrus, it's just like, really, why? I'm like,
I'm out. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And also with Mahal versus Nakamura, even though the feud buried the crap out of Nakamura,
don't
least-
get me started.
at least you saw the matches praying to God that Mahal would lose. You cared about
And
who
he
was going to
should have.
actually win and lose.
Should have.
Easily, yes. But the point though is that you were invested in what could have been versus I'm out.
That man
Peace, I'm
gave
done.
Nakamura his first main roster loss, like, and then he beat
Twice.
him. Then he beat him again. I'm like,
Same way, by the way. Too.
grrr, like fuck me in the ass.
And it
And
was
see,
so bad hard.
That's the thing about Mahal's reign. He could only wrestle one type of match.
That's it.
Like
And that's big boot. Loss.
like
1, 2, 3.
No, it's just fucking big boot distraction with the Singh brothers. Colossus
Mm-hmm.
win. That's it.
Yeah, because at least Reigns has the same formula, but in that gap, the Reigns has a great match. So it's like, whatever.
Right. Okay. Who else did Mahal defend the belt against besides Orton and Nakamura?
Styles, lost.
Styles.
Yeah,
Wait, he defended it against Styles?
Yeah, and he
Dude,
lost it.
yes, dude. AJ beat him on SmackDown for the belt. And
Before
AJ
Survivor Series.
I know, but I'm
against
talking
Brock
about
Lesnar.
Jinder's reign.
Oh, it's like
Oh.
Reign in itself. Oh,
Yeah, like
that was it.
besides Nakamura and Orton, but he was champion for
That was
7
it.
months though. Like that's fucking nuts to me.
Yeah. It was Orton for like 4 months, and it was
Oh
Shinsuke for
boy.
like 3 months. Then he fought AJ twice and lost both times for the belt. Then yeah, that was
Oh
it.
god, that pains me on the inside. My god.
If I'm wrong, then please, guys, tell me in the comments below. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
all
he
it,
also
like,
beat
dude,
Baron Corbin in his cash in.
oh my god.
Oh no! Where's
Oh
Money in the
yeah,
Bank?
to set up a Cena feud, which Cena just buried Corbin in like 8 minutes.
Well,
So
Corbin buried
First-
himself. No, I
First
don't.
Money
I
in the
don't
Bank
believe that.
cash in ever.
Yeah.
worst
Oh
one
yeah,
I've
by
ever
far.
seen. He's like, dude, if you all thought the cash in with Theory and Rollins was horrible, the Baron one made him look fucking stupid. At least Lashley massacred Theory. It wasn't a fucking roll up.
Yeah.
You're
That
right.
was look, it was still bad, but
See, and that,
if I had to pick one, it wasn't even as like look Baron became a freaking geek on losing in that match versus Austin Theory, where he got a character change, got more motivated, and then got better. He gained.
it was
from
good.
that.
And I mentioned this before, where it was like,
Yes. Yeah, I mentioned.
like that. But the cash in a vacuum, it's still very fucking. It's not good. It's not. But they used
very bad.
that in their advantage, which was good.
Right. Because there was a
And now
payoff.
he's champion, so that's cool.
right.
I am invested in this new theory, to be honest with you.
Dude, I have look. I've always I loved him since freaking Evolve.
I hate the selfie stuff.
Really love this new theory. It's so fresh, and guess what? His character now has proper direction.
Yeah.
It makes sense. He's still a heel, but it
The
works.
best thing that you could do was
great.
get that fucking briefcase off of him, and then they did.
Yes, because he even said, "Look, man, Reigns is untouchable. I tried, but I'm not gonna do it." I'm like, yeah. Is that wrong?
It was good. It was good.
Okay, yeah, sure, of course.
Okay. But you know, as we're transitioning into this shit, how about some more current happenings? We are at 40.
Okay,
We are at 47 minutes, 48 minutes actually.
that's be our last 10 minutes. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. So as someone who does not tune into AW as much as they used to, I will watch Dynamite again, and
Yay.
I already talked about the whole trios debacle, which I thought was good still. Now the MJF Regal stuff on paper was amazing, but watching it on TV, kind of boring. I'm sorry, but to me it was too cartoony with the ending, where Regal dead on the ground and he's like, "I'm the devil." I'm like, that to me is more cartoony than like. Look, to me, if it was like a backstage promo or like after that week, then sure. But having him on his knees with Regal being like, "I'm the devil," I'm like,
Okay,
that's
here's the
to
thing.
me, it was too corny.
Here's the thing. The pacing was
Corny.
weird. This segment was 17 minutes
Yes,
long. Like,
yes,
just
way too long.
overall, it was, like you said, it was not a bad segment on paper, but the
Yes.
pacing was really off. Even after, like, they did say on commentary that, you know, Mox is out of the building because he was brawling with Hangman. Oh yeah, Hangman's back. Good.
Which I actually loved Paige's segment more than the segment with the new world champion.
I feel
Off
you.
to a bit of a star. I'm just saying here.
Okay, but here's the
Yeah.
thing about that.
Eh.
I'm still in for the ride. Absolutely.
Me too. Yeah, easily. Yeah, me too now.
But the thing is about this segment, like I said, weird pacing. But they did mention on commentary that Mox is out of the building because of the brawl with Hangman, and
Yes.
they mentioned because Danielson came out, you know, like with his knee pads down and all that,
Mhm.
kick pads, whatever. That he must have been in the trainer's room because he just had a match with Dax.
Ryan versus MJF, bro.
Well, see, that's the thing.
That would be a barn burner.
In MJF's promo, he set up his next 3 feuds. Eddie Kingston, Ricky Starks first, obviously, with it. And then he also mentioned Eddie Kingston saying, oh, he's never going to be world champion. And Bryan Danielson, he's an overrated piece of shit or whatever.
Yes.
And I'm like, there you go. Next 3 feuds right there. Bingo.
Yes. Which, to me with MJF, at first I wasn't high on him. I thought he was good, just not anything like wow. But over these last 3 years, see him grow, him better and better. And
what do you mean? You didn't like him as MLW champion? My God. No.
Come on.
I didn't watch it.
I know.
Come on now.
Yeah, no. But to me, like, here's what I'll say. CM Punk did one amazing thing during his run there. One amazing 10 out of 10 thing. He showed the world what MJF is capable of.
Oh, I thought you were talking about I thought you were talking about the press conference. I was media scrum, whatever.
Fucking children,
dude. Like I mentioned several times over, I loved his run. I love the entirety of it up until
Me too,
up until Double or
scrum.
Nothing. Up until Double or Nothing,
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
Then
to me,
honestly,
Moxley?
okay. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I kind of hate to say it, but when CM Punk became world champion, like I was happy because I didn't like where the Hangman Row was going. I'm like, at least they'll do something better with the title, like to like and I'm like, that's fine. We can have an interim champion, but then I'm only gonna blame Punk for what happened. Because it was already speculated that at the Dynamite that I went to, where they unified the belts. It was already suspected that Punk was not going to show up.
Yeah.
Like there were several reports basically saying, "Oh, he's unhappy," and so it was suspected he wasn't going to show up. And so what I'm saying is, and like people want to, God, I hear it from like Cornette and a bunch of other shit, fucking basically blaming Hangman for mentioning in the promo that, oh, you don't want to be here. It's all about what happens when after the cameras go off. Like, but MJF mentioned that in his promo. He didn't care. Eddie Kingston mentioned that in his promo. He didn't care.
Right.
But all of a sudden,
a page
Hangman's going into work for himself. Like,
which
I don't get it.
To me, the argument is there, but I actually heard that promo again. Because me, I'm like, maybe I'm just being a CM Punk fanboy, which
you are.
I am, by the way. Yeah, I am easily. Yeah, but seeing it again, though, to me, it's like, Punk, that's just the business, man.
Punk's acting like
in 2011, but as soon as you get a tiny bit of that towards you, just a little hair of it towards you,
flips out.
You freak out, like, dude.
Victory.
What? And even worse too, Punk, you were going to win either way too. And also look, me with AW, here's my issue with it all of this year. When Punk was there, it was the CM Punk show. He barely gave proper TV time to other feuds that were not the CM Punk feuds, like to me look, name one amazing feud that had proper build up that was before before All Out of this year that had actual TV time on Rampage and Dynamite that actually was a big deal. That did not involve Japan. That did not involve CM Punk. Period. I mean,
no, that's
I don't
accurate.
have a few that I love from them that did not involve Punk because Punk had all the spotlight, all the TV time, all the big matches, all the big shirts, all that crap, And even though I love Punk, dude, I cried during his freaking debut. I was I almost cried after he beat Paige. I'm like, woo, okay, come on, dude. I almost cried when Punk announced his injury. I was like, God damn it. I cared a lot about him, easily, but that's all. So whenever he was gone for his injury, I did not give a shit about Dynamite. I did not care because
Yep.
now I'm
Factory.
like, yeah, but I don't care about freaking Cage because Cage lost to Omega twice in a row. He's done as main eventer. Okay, cool.
I will.
And
I will
by the
admit,
way, Omega was her too. So okay, cool.
yeah, right. I will admit, like, because it took me a second to come to terms with it, that this is the worst year of AEW's history. But I feel like the reason
Easily.
I feel like the reason that I wouldn't accept that initially was the fact that I was still enjoying WWE, or I was still enjoying AEW more than WWE. So I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is the good show, right? Because because
No.
I just been like annoyed through most of it, but WWE has only been I don't want to say watchable, but
It's
I
been
get
solid.
yeah, interesting, like
Yes.
it-
You were always intrigued by it.
yeah, like I've only felt like that since Triple H took over, pretty much.
Yes.
Evidently, as one does, but like, yeah, it took me a second to realize that, like, Dynamite AEW did suck. Like, well, and see, that's the thing. It's not even that it sucked. It was still good
Eh.
TV with good matches. That's what
Eh.
I was kind of blinded by. Like, because, like, all right, how about this? You say when it comes to like stories, like developing, like before All Out.
Yes. Yes.
Honestly, the Blackpool Combat Club, I fucking loved
Me
because
too. Yeah, easily.
you got Brian and Danielson, or Brian and
Yes.
Danielson, Brian and Moxley. At Revolution, like good match. Regal's there,
That was good.
fucking
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah, that was good.
The introduction of Yuta into all this, and then Claudio at Forbidden Door. I'm just like, damn,
And King Garcia.
I'm fucking hyped for this.
Yeah.
Then Garcia. So like,
Yeah.
but and now when it comes to the status of the Combat Club, it's just like they're not a faction. It's just more like I've heard them described as a dojo. Like they all just train together.
Pretty much.
That's how it is.
Ishmi is kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
it is, frankly.
it's boring because I have them as a trio. If they're not really a trio, they're just there.
But-
Like,
but they
Top
still-
Outler.
But they still have like regular tag matches with each other.
Right. So I was just like, that's just to me. Look, I'm just saying you could have had a strong like trios possible champions with Audio, Yuta, and Mox. I'm just saying. But instead, it was just like dojo. I'm like, the overbooked it. The overthought it. Now it's kind of like it's not bad. It's just
Yeah,
could have been way better than what it is currently. Even
agreed.
and and by the way, also
James.
Jericho and Eddie could have been like feud of the year, but went on for a whole month longer, where it ruined the whole thing. That god awfully timed and booked barbed wire match. I was so damn hyped for it until I'm like, hey, wait a second. Yeah, 10 minutes left. We haven't even seen them go in the ring yet. Uh-oh. And then he got a 7-minute
And then
hardly
Jericho
rush
won.
match. And then Jericho won. I'm like, God fucking what? Look, I am the biggest fanboy of Jericho ever, but Eddie needed this. Now he's on Dark. I mean, what the?
But if it goes where I think it's going, if he's getting a main event program with MJF, good.
Better.
Like I
Please.
want Eddie to be saved from the dark curse. You know what I mean?
Curse.
Oh my god! Like it seems like if you lose in a Jericho feud, back down the card you go.
Yes.
Like,
Which actually, James, from your perspective, just even quiet this whole episode.
sorry, James, we love you.
Yeah. James, you're awesome, bro. But like, come on.
Speak up.
What are your thoughts about the current product for AW?
Well, beginning of this year was great. Evolution, leading up to Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door was great. Comes MJF's pipe bomb, and I'm like, oh boy, exposing what Tony Khan's doing to him. Really exposed, what Tony Khan's the blemishes of AEW right there. It's out saying, no, I'm fucking done with this place. I'm like, all right. Then what do you do next? Is basically make an interim championship. That word I want it gone for good.
Too. I hate that so much now because Tony Storm now meant nothing for the belt. As soon as she lost it,
she is now officially recognized as a world champion, not an interim champion.
Good. Because
Just
Storm worked her ass off for like months straight, by the way. So I'm like, it meant nothing. What the fuck? And look, and Rosa, she's great as hell, but I don't know what's happening with TK and her. But
it bums me out, man.
Has always found the perfect way to just dog on her, bro. Like, for instance, Punk had a 10-minute in-ring promo of him saying, I'm hurt, bye-bye. She had a 30-second backstage segment to everyone say, oh my god, this sucks. I am sad. I am hurt. I love this belt. No, it was just, oh my god, bye. It's like, dude. What?
It really sucks, man, because outside WWE, like someone who I've never been introduced to, like inside WWE, Thunder Rosa, she quickly became like one of my favorite women's wrestlers.
Yeah, she's great. Dude, her look alone is just a great look.
I know, dude, it works so well.
Even the song Thunder Rosa. I'm like, okay.
When she comes out with mariachi, I'm like, that's just cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's so unique and it's so great as a character. And I loved her work in the ring. To me, by far, her best feud was with, DMD Britt Baker. But she still had a lot of just fun matches, And but my issue was that Khan didn't care. Like, look, he will claim only once that he loved her, exactly. But again, Khan put all this time into the CM Punk show. He ignored his own champion Paige. He ignored his own champion Rosa. He ignored the tag team division of just the same old shit over and over and over again. It was a bit boring for months.
Yeah,
besides the CM Punk stuff.
For what it was is just like, it always felt like with both Hangman and Rosa, it always felt like there was a bigger focus because like with Hangman, it was overshadowed by Punk and MJF, that whole shit.
Yep.
Even though if you remember Revolution, the main event was Hangman and Adam Cole. Like,
it was good. It was good.
It was fine.
I give it like 3 stars. It was a good match.
It was not memorable though.
It was for the terrible Halo gear. That was.
Oh my god! I want to forget about that gear.
But it was a good match though. It was good.
Okay.
Paige and Cole had good chemistry.
Yeah, but the Thunder Rosa half of this, where it's like, oh, new world champion, but guess what? Britt Baker is like automatically seems more dominant. You know why? Because off the back of that,
easily.
She then immediately wins a tournament. Like, it's not like she lost momentum by losing her title, which like should have had Ruby win it. Would have given her a big win as well.
I'm just saying. Here's what to me he should have done. Have Britt Baker just become a fucking jobber for like months.
No,
and have Hayter
Cap.
And hold on. Then have Hayter win the belts. But I she did. And have Britt Baker become jealous of Hayter, and then just turn on her as soon as she wins the belts.
To me, that's a bit too basic. I like what they're doing now. Like Baker
I'm
become a jobber, dude. Don't make
me
me laugh. My God.
No, not a jobber. Just not like any event level.
Getting big wins. Which
exactly
is
right.
And that's the thing, bro. Like I think that's the direction they're going in now, which I like because
they are now.
She lost because she lost to Saraya. And I'm like,
Right.
Soraya. Fucking.
H, yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it. Oh.
I know exactly where you go. Fucking. Oh my god. But fuck, boys, we're at an hour and 5 minutes.
Damn.
Goddamn.
All right, guys. Anything else you guys want to say before we head out?
Tune in for the Spielies.
In 3 weeks.
3
The
weeks.
Spielies.
Yeah, we're gonna determine the best of the year, everyone. Whether it be matches, wrestlers, and like we'll come up with our own categories, and we'll we'll give you some input as well.
Yeah. We'll make our own polls in the feed too.
Ish.
Just vote in the polls. So overall, here's how we will nominate people. Right? We will choose the biggest draws, the best draws, and also we'll vote on who should go where, and then you guys, the fans, will vote and see who deserves that trophy, that award. Then after all of those are
we
done,
got trophies. Goddamn.
we then have the awards. Bada bang, bada boom. Best guy of the year. How you doing? Doing.
James, you were gonna say something.
No, I was just agreeing with you guys. Keep going.
I heard you. I thought I heard you mention. Well, you know, might as well do your killer. Might as well do your killer promo.
Killer from. Oh, right. So,
mention our TikTok.
please like, subscribe, and follow us on TikTok.
What's the handle?
Ring 2.
What's the handle? What's the handle?
Handle?
Yeah, like the Instagram handle and TikTok.
J&J. Come
Yeah.
on, James.
Feel with J&J. Follow us on there.
The username, whatever the fuck.
Is your name? You mean Scissor? No, James. I meant our name of our channel.
You're going to
Just
school for
J&J.
media production, my guy. Like, what the fuck?
Right. Which for like 8 days, we're just saying over and over heel and spiel. No, it's heel spiel with J&J on Instagram, on TikTok. Look, we are the most active on TikTok. Okay, Instagram is a premise, but we still post on our too. But we mainly post on TikTok.
TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. So please follow us, like, subscribe, comment, and give us your thoughts on pro wrestling.
That's
Please.
what I'm looking for,
Your seed
motherfucker.
of wrestling knowledge.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're done, everyone. I'm Nolan. That's James, and that's Justin down there. Fucking
Words.
yeah, we're out. Love that wrestling. Subscribe. Love that wrestling, bitch.